What makes you feel most loved by your partner? Choose one of the answers below. A. Words of affirmation. B. Quality time. C. Physical touch. D. Receiving gifts. If you chose words of affirmation, your heart thrives on spoken love. Every kind word feels like sunshine breaking through the clouds, warming your confidence and soul. If you chose quality time, for you, love means presence. A quiet evening together, even in silence, speaks louder than 1,000 words and makes you feel truly valued. If you chose physical touch, a gentle hug, or hand in hand is magic for you. Touch awakens a primal sense of safety and closeness, reminding you that you're never alone. If you chose receiving gifts, it's not about money but meaning. Every small token feels like proof that someone thought of you, wrapping love in a physical reminder. How do you usually react when your partner becomes distant? Choose one of the answers below. A. I feel anxious and chase after them. B. I shut down emotionally. C. I remain calm and wait. D. I get angry and push them away. If you chose anxious, fear of abandonment drives you to close the gap quickly. Deep down, you just want to be reassured that love won't disappear when distance shows up. If you chose shut down, you protect yourself by building walls. It feels safer to hide emotions, but over time, this shield can also create loneliness and emotional distance. If you chose calm, trust guides you to wait. You believe that love allows breathing space, and your patience shows emotional strength that helps stability in relationships. If you chose angry, anger often hides hurt. By pushing away, you protect yourself before someone else can hurt you. This reaction shows pride and fear mixed together. When you and your partner argue, what do you prefer? Choose one of the answers below. A. Talking immediately to solve it. B. Taking space and silence. C. Asking someone else's opinion. D. Ignoring it until it fades. If you chose talk immediately, you believe in tackling problems head-on. Quick conversations clear the fog, but rushing can sometimes ignore the deeper emotions under the surface. If you chose space, for you, silence is healing. Distance helps you process your feelings clearly, but too much time apart may leave your partner feeling neglected or confused. If you chose opinion, you value outside guidance. Advice feels comforting, yet leaning on others too much may blur the intimacy that comes from solving problems together. If you chose ignored, avoidance feels like peace at first, but unresolved issues never truly die. They return stronger, testing your patience and emotional endurance later. Which gesture feels the most romantic to you? Choose one of the answers below. A. A heartfelt love letter. B. A surprise dinner date. C. Holding hands in public. D. A thoughtful small gift. If you chose love-lettered, words on paper carry timeless emotion. A letter feels like capturing love in ink, something you can return to whenever your heart needs reassurance. If you chose dinner date, shared experiences fuel passion. A surprise evening out tells you that effort is alive in love, sparking joy and adventure in your relationship. If you chose holding hands, for you, public affection is pride. A simple gesture in front of others makes you feel seen, cherished, and secure in your partner's devotion. If you chose gift, thoughtful tokens feel like emotional anchors. They remind you daily that love is alive, not in the price tag, but in the intention behind the gesture. What makes you trust your partner the most? Choose one of the answers below. A. Honesty in words. B. Consistency in actions. C. Transparency about feelings. D. Respecting boundaries. If you chose honesty, direct words are like clear water for you. Lies muddy the bond, but truth spoken with courage reassures your heart that love rests on solid ground. If you chose consistency, steady actions are the rhythm of loyalty. You trust not what's promised, but what's repeatedly done, showing commitment through reliability. If you chose transparency, openness makes you feel safe. When your partner shares even vulnerable thoughts, it proves intimacy is stronger than fear or hidden secrets. If you chose boundaries, respect is care in action. Honoring your limits shows that love is not about control, but about valuing your freedom and individuality deeply. How do you feel when the relationship gets serious? Choose one of the answers below. A. Excited for the future. B. Nervous about losing freedom. C. Unsure and hesitant. D. Comfortable but cautious. If you chose excited, commitment feels like a dream unfolding. You see love as a shared adventure, and seriousness adds depth, security, and a beautiful vision of tomorrow. If you chose nervous, you value independence highly. While love excites you, the idea of losing personal freedom creates a tug-of-war between passion and self-identity. If you chose unsure, doubt doesn't mean lack of love, but fear of making the wrong choice. You long for clarity, balancing the need for connection with inner hesitation. If you chose cautious, you approach commitment like a steady climb. Comfort is there, but you also scan for risks, preferring slow growth rather than blind surrender. What do you believe shows true love, not just infatuation? Choose one of the answers below. A. Passionate attraction. B. Long-term consistency. C. Excitement in the moment. D. Daydreaming about each other. If you chose attraction, passion feels electric, but sparks alone can't keep a fire burning. Infatuation shines bright, yet without depth it fades like a short summer storm. If you chose consistency, real love proves itself over time. It's not just in fireworks, but in the steady glow of loyalty, daily effort, and care that survives seasons. If you chose excitement, the thrill is intoxicating, but momentary highs often mask emptiness. True love must outlive adrenaline, growing stronger beyond temporary rushes. If you chose daydreams, fantasies bring butterflies, but love isn't only about dreams. Real devotion shows itself in reality, in actions and choices made every single day. When you feel sad, what comforts you the most? Choose one of the answers below. A. Gentle words of support. B. A warm hug. C. Space to be alone. D. A distraction with fun activities. If you chose words, encouragement lifts your spirit. You crave to be heard and reassured, and supportive language feels like medicine directly soothing your wounded heart. If you chose hug, touch melts sadness faster than words. A warm embrace tells you I'm here, without speaking, giving you instant comfort and deep emotional safety. If you chose space, solitude helps you process feelings. You heal inwardly, but sometimes too much isolation may deepen sadness instead of releasing it into connection. If you chose distraction, fun feels like escape. Laughter and play lift your mood, yet without addressing pain, the sadness may return after the noise has faded away. What do you think is the most important to share with your partner for the future? Choose one of the answers below. A. Financial goals. B. Family plans. C. Shared values. D. Travel dreams. If you chose finances, security matters. You want stability, and financial alignment shows trust and responsibility in building a strong shared foundation for tomorrow. If you chose family, nurturing a family feels like love's natural next step. For you, future happiness is tied to the bonds created through children and togetherness. If you chose values, shared values are the compass of love. When beliefs and morals align, even storms can't break the bond, because your relationship sails the same direction. If you chose travel, adventure makes love vibrant. Exploring the world together keeps curiosity alive, though without deeper foundations, excitement may fade with time. What boundary is most important for you in a relationship? Choose one of the answers below. A. Privacy and personal space. B. Respectful communication. C. Loyalty and exclusivity. D. Emotional honesty. If you chose privacy, you need breathing room. Space doesn't mean distance but self-care, and you believe protecting individuality keeps love healthy and balanced. If you chose respect, words can heal or wound. Respectful dialogue shows maturity, reminding you that love thrives when kindness rules even in conflict. If you chose loyalty, faithfulness is your anchor. Without it, the relationship feels shaky, but with it, love feels unbreakable, rooted in unwavering trust and devotion. If you chose honesty, emotional truth is sacred. When feelings are expressed openly, the bond deepens, proving that love grows stronger through vulnerability, not masks. Thanks for watching.